Coming up on the Lakeside Loop, homecoming week begins with musical chairs.
Band marches in their first parade this school year, and freshman Carter Knorr shoots a bear. The loop starts now.
Welcome to the Lakeside Loop. I'm Natalie Pop.
And I'm Juan Gulrud.
Just recently, Lakeside students participated in a fundraiser. We go to Ashlyn Jones to hear more about it.
Lakeside Lutheran High School hosted a very special Penny Wars competition this past week, with the goal of raising money for a special charity and with the reward of getting to vote for a teacher to embarrass in a baby costume.
You take pennies and dollars and they add to your total, and then you take silver coins like nickels, dimes, and quarters and they subtract from your total. They're donating to Alpha Resource Center and they provide help for single mothers and families in need. It is good to do the Penny Wars because it shows your school spirit and your dedication to help others.
Thank you to everyone who participated in this drive.
This week is Lakeside's homecoming week. With Monday as a first dress-up day, Lakeside students had an opportunity to wear PJs to school. One cool part about this is not only did the students wear their pajamas, but so did some of the teachers. There's no better way to start a Monday than to have your teacher dress up as if you're both about to take a nap. We can't wait to see more dress-up days.
Now that homecoming week has begun, Lakeside gets to celebrate with exciting activities. To start the fun events, some students competed in musical chairs on Monday.
We had the musical chairs competition, and every class had a certain number of representatives that played, and it's just whichever last man standing, I guess you could say, wins it all. At the beginning, we were doing really well, and we had 3 of the 6 finalists, and then at the end, it was me and a senior. So it kind of just dwindled down right at the end. So at the end, me and the other seniors sat down almost at the same time, but I sat underneath him, so I sat down first, and then at the last second he kind of pushed me off. And then all the teachers and the people who were watching got to vote on it, who finally won. Yeah, so every day there's a competition. It's between the classes, and each class has their own team or their own group of people that compete, and whoever has the highest score by the end of the week wins overall.
We're looking forward to more entertaining events. Have a great rest of homecoming week.
Everybody has different hobbies, some more unique than others. Drake Devers tells us about Carter and Caden Knorr's impressive hunting hobby.
Most people are afraid of bears. They would never intentionally put themselves in front of one. But this Lakeside student went out of his way to go hunt bears, and he got one. So here's his story.
I like to hunt, and so bear hunting was never really an option until my dad married into my mom's side, which we had family up north that bear hunted a lot. We started applying for preference points, and I got it on one of my first years. I was a little nervous at first because like hunting a predator, and it was a little bit different than hunting your deer or your turkey.
I've seen a couple bear come through, and it really just, for some reason, helps me calm down because you have to stay still when you see them. It's a really different feeling because you don't really see bears in their natural habitat that much. And to be able to see them walking around and just unaware that you were there, completely peaceful, it's a really cool experience. For one, you have to really eliminate your scent with whatever you do because bears don't have good eyesight, but they have really good scent. They can smell really well. So when you're hanging stands, hanging trail cameras, that's basic hunting. You do that with deer hunting as well. You really have to make sure you eliminate scent.
So you have to bait, and you put like a bunch of sweets and granolas and stuff like that on a pile, and you get them coming and like show that there's food there, so eventually it's a daily routine for them to come and get food from there. And then you hunt during those times, and then when they come to the pile.
And I like sitting at home and watching trail cam photos come in of bears, raccoons, wolves, and just to see what's all out in nature.
But the one that came to the pile, it kind of sat in the pile for like 20 minutes, and I never really got a good shot at it. Then eventually it took off, and then the other one came back through, and within like 2 minutes I shot it. So once you shoot a bear, you gotta go make sure it's dead. If you hear the death groan, you gotta go find it. Luckily mine didn't go too far, but we got there, we took some pictures. Mom's cousin, who was baiting for us, called in some friends to help us get the bear out, got a sled and everything. And once we got it close to the end of the forest, we gutted it, took all the bad stuff out, and then they take the skull and the hide off, and you can put those in a mount. So I'm gonna get like a mount up on the wall.
Thank you for sharing such fun hunting experiences.
Most people don't care to run around the block. At Lakeside, we have a group of students that might even say they love running. That is our cross-country team. On Saturday, the varsity cross-country team competed at the Angel Invite.
Good job, Lakeside!
I think the most exciting part for me is probably the races. I really enjoy the start because you get a lot of adrenaline and you get kind of hyped up for the race, I guess, and it's really fun. Cross country is a sport that anybody can join and run. There's no cuts to the team, so you can just join, and you could join and be varsity because you never know how good you are, because I've seen many people join and they don't think they're that good, and 2 weeks later they're running varsity. Cross country is important to me, I guess, because my older brothers run cross country, so I like to try and compete with them and see who's fastest. I guess the coolest experience for me for cross country was probably state last year. Just for first time running up there, it was just a crazy experience with all the people cheering and stuff. You don't get that at any other meet.
I've been running cross country since my sophomore year of high school. I did not do it freshman year, so it's never too late to join. And I only did it 1 year in grade school, so it's really opening and welcome to anyone who wants to join, whether you're a beginner or you're experienced. More just for like the social aspect and just getting to know more people after my freshman year when there was COVID. I was not an amazing runner when I started out, but I don't know, I think it helped me to develop new skills and meet a lot of friends. My favorite thing about cross country is probably the meets, because you can run by yourself anytime, but with the meets, you can actually see how you stack up against other runners your age who have been training about at the same level that you are. So it's really cool to see how much your hard work pays off.
Keep running the good race, Lakeside. And now, it's teacher time.
Teacher time, teacher time, teacher time with Isaac Garcia.
1001, 1002. Hey there. Just caught me in the middle of my workout, which is fitting for this week's teacher time. Because from the gym to the choir room, this man is a true beast. He can play the piano and lift the piano. From singing to directing, it seems like he can do it all. This all sounds pretty nice, but is he great enough to fill Mr. Biggie's massive shoes? Well, this is teacher time, and it's time to meet Mr. Springborn.
All right, Isaac, what do you want?
How old were you when you started playing piano?
I started in 3rd grade, so, geez, like 27 years ago, maybe?
What is your favorite music instrument to listen to?
I really like strings. I really like strings. Strings are really beautiful. But a really good oboe, is so beautiful. It sounds like all the instruments all in one if it's done really well.
What is your favorite lift in the gym?
Definitely bench press, followed closely by chin-ups.
Do you sing in the shower?
No, I don't. I sing when I walk down the halls, but not in the shower because I'm up the earliest. Everybody else is asleep.
Why is your phone so small?
So I have a small cell phone temporarily. This is going to be going away soon. I'm really sad about it because I have to update my cell phone plan and US Cellular doesn't support this phone.
What's your favorite musical?
Probably the easy answer is Sunday in the Park with George. That's just, it's about making art and music and what it costs to make art and how artists connect with the world around them through art, and it's a really beautiful musical. It's by Stephen Sondheim, who's one of my favorites. So yeah, that'd probably be it.
What is your favorite song?
I was just thinking about this song the other day. I really love, this is gonna sound so dorky, I really love Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus. It's one of the most beautiful melodies out there. And it's religious, which is nice. So we can sing about Christ being the true body and blood for us, and it's just really a beautiful, beautiful song.
What is the highest note you can sing? G? Not quite a G sharp. Not quite a G sharp, I guess.
The Lakeside Band marched in the Comeet Kite Parade at Jefferson this past weekend. This was their first time back on the streets since their summer season.
I marched in the Warrior Marching Band in the Camila Kite Days Parade in Jefferson. The song A la Lune from one of the Cirque du Soleil shows. I love marching band because I get to have a ton of fun with my friends, and it carries on until summer, so then I have a good summer activity. I would definitely encourage future Warriors to join, because even if you don't play an instrument, because if you do, that's amazing, join now. And if you don't play an instrument, that's perfectly okay. You can join our color guard. And even though that looks super complicated, once you start learning, it gets super fun, and we have a ton of people who can help teach you. And then if you don't want to do that, we have Honor Guard, which is carrying the banner and the American flag.
Great job, Warrior Band. Good luck on your next performance.
And now, you're in the loop. I'm Natalie Pop.
And I'm Juan Galrud. Thanks for watching.